Hi, I'm Andrea Cinque. Welcome to Eye on San Francisco. I'm here with Jon Barron today. Jon is the world-leading nutraceutical researcher, otherwise known as the Health Renaissance Man. Thank you for joining us.
Great to be here again.
Jon, you're also an author. I'm sorry I didn't give you the right accolades as well. And I know you're the author of Lessons from the Miracle Doctors. Okay? And here it is. And Jon, why don't you tell us a little bit about this book?
Basically, it was the result of about 8 or 9 years that I spent. When I started doing this 40 years ago, you didn't have all the newsletters, you didn't have the resources. You had to go find the people who were practicing in secret, and it was by double-blind referral because a lot of them would get arrested for practicing medicine. So I learned from them and found that they had certain things in common and had never been written down. And I took what they were doing and added some of my understanding of it to create, if you will, a manual for optimizing health and getting rid of catastrophic illness. And that's what the book is. It's a step-by-step manual for optimizing health.
Well, now that's interesting, that topic, optimizing health, because we're talking about healthcare legislation, and we're talking about how we can empower ourselves to stay healthy and to make the right choices so that we don't have to worry about the healthcare system failing us or being too costly. So let's focus on our health freedoms, the topic.
Okay. One of the things you need to understand is that there are certain aspects you've always been limited in your ability to gain access to health. I think we mentioned in the last show that in half the states in the United States, it's illegal even for medical doctors to prescribe anything other than chemo, radiation, or surgery for cancer. Well, there are other limitations on your ability to practice health, and there are continual assaults. For example, the organic is continually under assault. About 10 years ago, there were attempts by the U.S. Department of Agriculture to change the definition of organic so that growers of livestock basically were required to use organic feed unless it wasn't readily available. Then they could use any feed, but the animal would still be sold as organic. There were chicken farmers who wanted to do the same thing. They looked for the ability